Hello and welcome to the Principles of Programming series. In this video, we're going to be in Chapter 4 Labs, doing some Python programs. So if you have not done so, actually go ahead and click that like button, leave a quick comment, and make sure you subscribe to the channel to make it easier for you to navigate through these videos. Once again, as I said before, we're going to go through our Python programs for this series. Make sure your punctuation is straight. Make sure if you're seeing errors that you're able to identify where the area is, and then if you're able to correct it on your own, it'll give you that experience and make you a better programmer, make you learn how to do this a lot better. All right, so let's go and see what our first program assignment is going to be. So the first video on this, the first lab on this video is going to be Chapter 4 Python Lab 4-3, Understanding Nested If Statements. Alright, so let's jump into it. So here's our lab. Slow down. So the task in the lab, you complete a pre-written Python program that includes, or that calculates an employee's productivity bonus and prints the employee's name and bonus. Bonuses are calculated based on the employee's productivity score as shown below. A productivity score is calculated by first dividing an employee's transaction dollar value by the number of transactions and then dividing the results by the number of shifts worked. So as you see, these are the categories: less than 30, 30 or less, $50, 31 to 69, $75, 70 to 199, $100, and anything over greater than $200 or 200 is $200. So variables have been initialized for you, and input statements and output statements have been written. Read them over carefully before you proceed to the next step. So here is the variables: bonus 1, bonus 2, and they've been initialized to 50, 75, 100, 200. So basically up here, this is what you have: your 50, your bonus 2, your bonus 3, and your bonus 4. And initialize the $200. All right. So also our output statements. Here in Python, your output is print, and then you're going to see employee name, and they're looking for them. They're going to output the employee name, and then here print employee bonus, whatever the category is for bonus is going to put. All right. So let's go design the logic and write the rest of the program using a nested if statement. Execute the program and enter the following as input. So we're going to use Kim Smith, this input, and we should get this output. All right. So let's go to our if statements. We're writing code here is a good place to start. Let's go here and give ourselves some room to work. So let's see if we got everything. Dollar employee one. All right, everything here. Looks like we're missing something here. Looks like we should have a score. All right, let's try this. I do this every time, but so. Space, call it dollar value, divide that by transactions, and let's close that out because we want that to go first, and then we want to divide by shifts. Okay, so that should do that. So basically we did put parentheses. As you remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses first, so we know to divide this to number and then divide it by this. All right, so let's get to our if statement. Kind of wonder why they left it out, but let's not decide. So if score, first one, remember it was greater than, or if it was less than or equal to 30. And because it's an if statement, we'll use our colons, go down, and bonus equals bonus 1. Alright. So basically that first bonus, if this bonus is going to equal $50. Alright. I thought that should be none, but let's go down. So Python, you got your else if Instead of else, they use elif. And with that score, let's see, that would be less than 70. As we already said, it's greater than 30 but less than 70. Semicolon, and we'll call that bonus equals bonus 2. Python, so we don't need anything after that. You see it's already blue. So let's skip a couple spaces. Do another elif. Elif. And score is less than greater or less than 200. And so we got our colon here. Space, and this will be bonus equals bonus 3. All right. So next, now we're going to use the else. The else statement, because we have that one that doesn't fit those categories. Else, and we'll put a colon there, and try bonus equals bonus 4. Bonus 4. So if you get over 200, if it doesn't qualify this, if it's less than 200, anything over 200 that's not 200, you get the $200. So we'll, yeah, it looks like it's right. So let's see what we got. Let's look at it again. Give me a chance to look at it. This was already declared. This is our input. Information was already put. We had to add the score equals dollar value divided by number of transactions divided by number of shifts. And then our if statement, if score is less than or equal to 30, bonus equals bonus 1, so that's 50. If score is less than 70, bonus equals bonus 2. So because the else if statement covers, if it's not this, that means it could be under 30. If it's under 30, we'll get this bonus 1. If it's 31 or higher, between 31 and 70, we'll get this bonus 2, 75. Same thing for this one. If it's over 70 and under 200, 200 and under, or 71 and over, 200 and under, we'll get bonus 3, which is $100. So everything that's less than 30 or less than 200, so 201 and higher, basically you get bonus 4. There are different ways of writing this, but I think that is the easiest way we can do it. Let's go ahead and run it and see if we get our input. And we do. Employee's name, we got Kim Smith. Enter. Number of shifts, we got 25. And number of transactions, 75. And the value is 40,000. 1, 2, 3. And add 2 like that. And enter. Smith is 50 points, or $50 bonus. Alright, so let's calculate our grade. And if you're having trouble with the code, if you missed anything, you can look at that while it's calculating. Remember to score. If you see any squiggly lines or yellow or any squiggly lines or error codes, go straight to it and then compare it. It's easy to mess this up because similar words are involved. So for mine, it usually takes about a minute or so to calculate the grade. Yours may take longer or go faster, but it's calculated. And we got 90. Let's see what we did wrong here. Design logic and write the rest of the program using a nested if statement. All right. I'm going to look at this and see if I can find. I don't have any syntax errors, but I'll look into it and I'll come back on when I find it. All right. Here, I'm not seeing an issue. But the grading is, so if you do get a 90%, I'll make a note of that, and I'll make sure you get full credit. As long as you're able to calculate with this input and get the correct output, Kim Smith, $50, then you'll get full credit. All right, anything less than that, at least make sure you get the nested if statements. All right, That's all for Python 4-3. Let's move on to our next one. So this will be chapter 4. We got Python Lab. It says C++, but it's Python Lab. 4 dash, this should be 4-4. Let's see what we got going. Let's go into the task. So in this lab, you complete a pre-written Python program again. This calculates the employee's end of the year bonus and prints the employee's name, yearly salary, performance rating, and bonus. In this program, bonuses are calculated based on employee's annual salary and the performance rating. The rating system is contained in 4-5. It's this right here. 25% of annual salary. Rating 2 is 15%. Rating 3 is 10%. And rating 4 is none. So you want to, variables have been initiated for you. Here they are, bonus 1, 2, and 3, and no bonus. 25%, 15%, 10%, and 0. And the input statements and output statements have been written. Here's the input statements and the output statements. And read them over carefully before you proceed to the next step. So we did that. Employee bonus. Let's see, let's find out. All right, design the logic and write the rest of the program using a match statement. And program takes in the user input and outputs the correct bonus. So execute the program, entering the following as input. So once you execute it, you put Jean Hansen $70,000. She could get rating 2, and then the bonus would be $10,500. All right, so that's what we'll go for. So let's start with that match statement. Those first two, as I say, look at it carefully. Sometimes they leave stuff out that we have to put in. So employee rating string. This time it looks like it got it. So let's go straight to our match statement. So a match statement, first thing you're going to do, of course, match. And we'll go with match employee rating. All right, and so colon there. Go clear that up. So we're going to do case 1 through case 1. We're going to make that colon also. Come on down. Yeah, let's go. Employee bonus. So why is not done yet? And let's equal that into employee's salary plus bonus 1. Times bonus 1. Anything after the case, but let's go ahead and copy these cases. Make it quicker. Make sure we get everything right. Employee bonus equals bonus. So there's no bonus. Here, no bonus. Okay, put bonus here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do this. We have to make copy a couple of these. This goes between Control V. Again. Tab. Control V. And one more time. Tab. Control V. So of course these cases are going to be we have case 2, case 3, and since there's no bonus, let's do case space line, and also let's take these out. I think that's what's causing these errors. before I copy and paste, it'll save us some time, but no worries. As we get there. So of course these are going to change to 2, 3, and they should match the case. Actually, employee bonus should equal no bonus here. No bonus. Booyah. Alright, employee bonus. That was totally wrong. Employee bonus. Let's take this whole thing up. Employee bonus equals no bonus. Alright, so anything else I need to change here? Employee bonus, salary, bonus 3, bonus 2, bonus 1. That looks like that's all we need. Get rid of one of these dead spaces. See no errors in that. Case 1, 2, 3. Comma colons. Everything looks good. Let's try to run it. Variable 2. Alright, employee name. That's good news so far. Gene Hansen. $70,000. And rating is going to be 2. Output 70,000 on 2, 10,500. So our output was good. So let's calculate our grade. Hopefully this one is being kind to us. Sometimes with the Python programs it has a world of its own. But while that's waiting to calculate, take time to look at the code that we put in the match space employee rating using semicolon or using colons in Python instead of semicolons. In each case. Alright, let's see if we get our 100%. And we did. 100%. So these can be tricky. But that was it for 4-4. So let's move on to our next one. And our next video is going to be Chapter 4, Python Lab 4-5, making multiple comparisons and decision statements. Alright, so let's go and look at our we have here. In this lab, you will complete a partially written Python program for an airline that offers a 25% discount to passengers who are 6 years old or younger and who are 65 years old and older. The program should request a passenger's name and age and then print whether the passenger is eligible or not eligible for a discount. So variables have been initialized for you and the input statements have been written. So here's our variables: passenger name and age string and passenger age. And our input is here: enter passenger's name, enter passenger's age. All right. So next, design the logic deciding whether to use and or logic. Write the decision statement to identify when a discount should be offered and when a discount should not be offered. Include output statements telling whether or not the customer is eligible for a discount. If the customer is eligible, be sure to include is eligible, and in the program output, if the customer is not eligible, be sure to include is not eligible in the program output. So, right, so let's go. It's pretty simple, top of the head to remember. So let's go if passenger age is less than or equal to 6, and we'll use, on the other ones we use our bars for Java. Here we're going to use the or statement. Or passenger age is greater than or equal to 65. And it's going to be a colon. So if we fix this category, we're going to do the name, so print passenger name So remember these parentheses with our no camel case, no letter. This is actual text that we want to see print out or in the output. So is it eligible? And it'll tell you by name. They're not. So let's do colon, space, and let's do comma because we got two criteria. Or we're going to point to passenger name. Passenger name. Okay. So print passenger name, colon. Space passenger name. Alright, yeah, that looks right. So actually I can do that. Same thing. Print passenger age, and let's line them up. Try to anyway. Okay. Get out of here. Come on. This doesn't matter. This will be passenger age, of course. Next, we'll print. This passenger is eligible for a 25% discount. And let's do period. Handle that one. Alright. These all turned out good. Let's do else. And here's our semicolon. So semicolon will skip a line. And let's do all these again. Control C. Control V, and let's add the word not. Slam on the brakes on this one. Nothing else after that. Don't see any. Quick check of the text. Take a good look at that code. Looks like it's done correctly, but we will see in a few seconds as we run it. Alright. Let's go for it. Only thing we had to do is basically the same thing in the else statement, but I had not because this is the only thing that will be different. If they do qualify for the discount, it's going to run this. If they do not, it's going to run this. Right. So one of these two criteria are met. Now, if you had to be both, which is impossible. So, like I said, if you have to be over 6 foot tall and over 200 pounds, then this would be separated with an and instead of an or. So you have to meet both criteria. But if you meet can't be under 6 and over 65, so even if you could. But anyway, let's run this. Alright, let's go to these passenger names. Will Moriarty. I'm only going to do one. You can do them all if you like. But I learned that if you can do one of them and it runs, it'll usually give you 100%. Okay, Will is not eligible, so let us calculate our grades. Like I said, you can do all of them if you want to check. If it calculates one, hopefully it will still give us 100%. And like I said, while you're waiting for that, you can look at the error. I'll let it run so you see about how long it takes for mine to calculate the grade. And we got 100% on that, and we have our 2 green check marks. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. Once again, if you haven't done so, smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll move on to our next video. I hope you join us. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day.